Hey everyone, Cole with GZ, another new release preview. Everything on this table hits the shop on Friday. I believe that's February 3rd, 4 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Hawaii time. All right, we got another really small set of pre-owned lures, brand new Pulsator tubes, and then some new tackle products over here that we put out this week, which those are available right now. We'll get started with the Pulsators actually. We got two sizes of the Pulsator tube. This one is one of their most popular lures, without a doubt. So Pulsator lures were founded by Captain Ryan Williamson. He's been captain of the boat Smoker. It's been fishing kind of over the Atlantic, Cape Verde, Azores. He is the son, I believe, of John Williamson, who founded Williamson Lures, if you all are familiar with that brand. These are coming out of South Africa. These are all handmade in South Africa. And anyway, Ryan Williamson founded Pulsator Lures. I'm trying to remember how long ago that was, maybe about 2005 or so, when he started making lures. And anyway, this Pulsator tube has again been one of the most sought after lures of all their lures that they make. And most recently, in March or May 2022, last year, Ryan on the Smoker in Cape Verde caught a 1370, second largest blue marlin in the Atlantic. And I believe it was the 16-inch. So it was rigged with a hook, but the fish was missing the hook. So they actually teased it up to the boat and ended up catching it after a pretty long fight. But I think that it was the 16-inch, but I can't remember which size. A lot of guys use this 16-inch tube as teasers. It is, I think it'd be about a Blue Ocean size 702 skirt size, but man, this thing is pretty big. I mean, you can see the palm of my hand. It's a big lure. And it's long. The difference on these tubes, you can see that how it tapers up a little bit at the nose instead of sort of a flatter nose. And some of them, like even like the smash bait, has a little bit of a taper down. This one actually tapers up at the nose. It's a little bit different in style and action from that. But anyway, we got the 14, and you can see on the label, say tube 14-inch and tube 16-inch. Oh, that's upside down. There you go. So two different sizes. We're just testing these out. We've been getting some requests on these. And again, that was a massive fish that was caught last year. We had heard a lot about them before then. Roger Marandino has heard a lot about them because they use them a lot over in the Cape Verde Azores area. And he met up with Ryan when he was there actually last year. And anyway, so we kind of knew for a while that we were going to start testing these out and trying them out and sharing them. The insert styles are a little bit different. A lot of rainbow work. We call this dragon skin. It looks kind of like Mois's, some of their oil slick stuff that they do. But we're calling this more of a dragon skin insert. There's a little bit of shell, but not much. This one's just a purple abalone shell. We got pink, rainbow scale, different color patterns. This is more orange and gold. You can see all the rainbow scale stuff, and just there's some more rainbow work, just different. So it's a lot of bright, flashy stuff. There's a black rainbow. Anyway, and then there are two weight styles on these, on both of them. On the tags, they label them double lead and single lead. So on the 14-inch, the double lead, if I remember right, it's 10 ounces skirted and 9 ounces for the single lead. And then on the 16-inch, it's 19 ounces skirted, and you can see why. That's why a lot of guys use it as a teaser too, is because it's super heavy. what I say, 19 ounces and 17 ounces for the single lead version. And they're all labeled on the website, single lead or double lead, so make sure you pay attention to that. Pretty much have duplicates of all the colors for single and double lead. So if you look and you look like the same picture, it's because they're the same lure. They have the same color patterns on both. So we have one of each on pretty much all of them. So anyway, check that out online. This is the first time, our first release of Pulsator Lures. Excited to bring them to you guys. Something from a little bit more around the world. Not made here in the U.S. Again, South Africa, with Captain Ryan Williamson as the founder, and he has a small team that helps him out as well. They do some great marketing, and like you can see, even the little tags, kind of cool, they put on their lures. So anyway, check those out. They will be online on Friday. And then we have the small little batch of lures. Just real quick, we have a old school Merlin tube. I believe this is called the Macho tube. You can see the Merlin label there, if I can get it to focus. All right, you can see this thing's been dinged up, caught some fish. This is not a Tsutomu, don't believe. It looks like one, but it's a old school fish head looking thing, a 7-inch size slant, actually almost like a 5-inch. It's really skinny. Here we have a Polo Kai. I believe this is the Shaka plunger. This is a 7-inch version. Head length is just short of 2 inches. Kahalau Lures, 9-inch bullet, heavy reverse tapered. And then we have a Rick Rose, whether you want to call that a 7-inch or 9-inch plunger. So it's got small skirt saddles on it, but more of a 9-inch size head. Anyway, those 5 will be up. We're going to try and do a small little batch every week, so stay tuned for all those to come out. All right, new tackle. Keep on adding to our tackle lineup. Added some more leader. This is their classic high catch nylon mono leader. We have, I think, size 200 and up to 700. So 200, 250, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, I think. We didn't do a lot of smoke blue. We got some in 600. If you guys like the smoke blue, let us know. We can get more in the other sizes. Otherwise, we have clear white in all the other sizes. There's just a sample of sizing right there. There's the 700. So if you guys like the regular, the classic high catch stuff from Momoi, we did bring that in. That is, I believe this is the only leader material that we will have outside of the extra hard Momoi. So on our rigging, we use all the extra hard, but this will be an option for you guys. All right, we have cable crimps here. Diamond cable crimps, the mini copper, the mini double, whatever you call them, double sleeves, the copper crimps, double barrel sleeves. That's what I was trying to think of. So anyway, we have sizes, I think, is it 2.2 or 1.9? I don't remember. We might actually need to get a couple sizes down, but we have 4 different sizes that we have available online. So check those out. They're in 2 different pack sizes. And then we have some swivels, mostly focusing on dredges. The popular Dredge Dawg swivels, highly recommended. I know Chris has talked a lot about these in particular. He's never broke one. 1,000-pound test, a really good dredge swivels. We have wind-on swivels and 300, 400, and 500-pound test from Diamond. And then Diamond, this is, I believe, a new product, Diamond. This is basically their standard ball bearing, dual action ball bearing swivel. And I think pretty much they went up to about 500 pound. Now this is a 2,000 pound test, and calling this the dredge swivel just because of the strength test on that thing. So it's a different style of dredge swivel without the corkscrew. You can see on the Dredge Dawg on the picture, it's got that corkscrew on it. These do not. So that's the one of the main differences between those. But those are all on the website. And then last but not least, well, we have chafe gear, 3 different sizes right now, 1.9, 2.2, and 2.5 millimeter. And then we have the popular Bridle Buddy live bait rigging kits. We have stainless steel darts and plastic darts to utilize with them, and then the tool kit right here. So, and the tool kit that we're selling does come with 10 plastic darts, but you'll see that there's just one product listing, and you see all those options there on that. So that's our new tackle offerings for this week. We'll have some more up for next week. I believe we're going to get into some trolling weights and things like that, but that's what we got this week. So all right, check everything out online again. Hit us up with any questions on the Pulsators, a brand new product, or any of the tackle products. We'd be happy to help you out. But you can find them. We have a collection just called the Necessities Collection. It's just a bunch of different tackle products, the leader crimps. We have rigging floss on there. We have all of our heat shrink, the chafe gears on there, all that stuff, all the tackle that we've been offering, and even the stuff from before, our outrigger clips from on our tackle, all that's on there. So you'll see that on the website. Again, it's called the Necessities Collection, and you can find that in our main menu as well. So, all right, appreciate you guys. Again, hit us up with any questions. Have a great rest of your week.